Hi, today we are at Sai Vu and Kia Lee's farm. I want to thank all our gold sponsors, Ultra Federal Credit Union, the People's Food Co-op, and Mayo Clinic Health System. Thank you so much for supporting Hmong farmers.
Cũng bề hồ kia là cũng hàng mong lìa cũng ở tê xong ở xếp lâu lọ nữa cũng mua cái tên là nhấp bị hầm mình ya cũng tuần nhận ra chính trận cái mua bút sa hà cũng mới khờ nhấp tờ vậy sẽ lần khờ tờ chế ya cũng xong để ít thu bao mì cà lọ nữa khờ tờ chế ít hai cơ hoặc khờ nói tê rồi mới ít hai cơ thế chứ cũng nhà cho ba cũng nhà cho khô lam bi cũng nhà cho tổ la tổ mò xuôi dạ đi theo tàu tới sự cũng mua không chế cũng mua ít kho về cái chi về không kho chế ya nốt lại để chế của mới ít kho bên đầu vào của ya nốt xài để chế cũng mới ít kho từ vegetable food về Alaska chế ya nốt ăn thì cũng mua không linh đỡ sợ của ở tây xong của lò tây trâu hổ lạc kho nó của xong ở xếp lâu rồi nè chế từ dây năng gọi xong nọ thế chỗ ở tàu nó sao Hi,
today we're at G. Jolly's farm out here in West Salem.
Cú luôn bây giờ cái Charlie cú để tên nhau để về xe lạnh rồi nó cú có tên một lý ý cơ chị cú nhà cho tàu cho đi cho rốt khử thế cho tàu trong rừng thế tàu rồi chờ thế cho zucchini thế cho đò rau sư mà tên riêng tên đó thế rau salad thế bó cừ thế của cho cò theo của nhà cho cò theo họ của tế mua chị của tứ ô tô trôi không lợi chị họ mua tên này cá mó khẩu vị của chua chị của tế hòn để tàu li ở Xiong là vô li bé Xiong chị Xiong nào của thiên li sạch để cá mó là của đua mình chỉ là thế chị cứ nhỏ là cứ nhỏ thôi thế chị họ dụ là cứ ô thế này chị cứ thế ta cá của mua ilu ta la xí mua luôn tới festival xí đó họ của họ lựa món để cho Friday thế chị của chỉ không thế chị của chơi ở tây và sầu thì xí chị của mua ilu ta la xí
I'm Bo, and this is my mom Kia, and she is a Hmong farmer here in La Crosse. Today we're going to make an herb oxtail recipe with sticky rice. You can have it with a side of greens, bok choy or mustard greens. And then we're also going to make a lemongrass ginger tea. So we're going to get started. We already have some sticky rice going here. It's just sitting now, and then we're going to prep the meat for like the stew. So mom, go lọt với cho tao nó. Okay. And as she works, I can just describe what she's doing. Oh, she more tailor. Okay. So, mom. So you can peel the ginger if you want to, but she's not going to. Normally she does, and sometimes we like the skin. And what she's doing right now is she's using the back of the cleaver to chop the ginger, and it kind of gets like the juices out instead of just like chopping it regularly. So I'm gonna start the water for the tea, and I'm just gonna take some ginger and lemongrass, and then this is a lemon leaf, and I'm just gonna throw one of these in there as well. So for the tea, you don't need a lot of slices of ginger, maybe just 2 or 3 slices or more if you wanted to have a stronger ginger taste. Okay, too much ginger. So 1 stalk of lemongrass chopped up. I'm gonna get a pot over here started. Maybe I'll just set it right here. So I have here some oxtail. You can get them pretty much anywhere. Your local butchers might carry it, or we can get them from Woodman's or Walmart. I'm just gonna set them. You can put them in a pot or a crock pot. If you put them in a pot, you just bring it to a boil for about 10 minutes, and then you simmer it on low for about an hour. You can use like a medium sized pot. And then we're gonna fill it up with water, and then we're just gonna throw all the herbs in. And when you fill it up with water, you just want it to submerge in the water just a little bit. You still want to see like a little bit of the bones on top. So just level it up with the meat. I'm just gonna get some water in this pot. Cho đây nó là nè.
Trong này cắt sát trong tao hả? Trong cái trong kia.
Đi nó sao? Hoàn tao sao?
Chưa chưa. Cắt nó. Cắt ra.
No, có lỗi. So if you can get a pot that just like fits the meat firmly, that would be perfect. So I think we need a smaller pot in reality for this much meat. It's about 2.5 pounds. You want around 2.5 pounds or more if you're gonna feed 4 people. I would even recommend like maybe 3 pounds. But you want people to have like enough meat to eat, and they're also gonna cook down, so they're gonna get smaller once they're finished. So I have my tea going here. It's really simple. Again, it's just lemongrass, lemon leaf, and ginger slices. So my mom has chopped up these lemon leaves, and they're like really finely chopped. Not very finely, but thinly sliced. They're really coarse, so I would not recommend eating them raw, but they smell amazing. So another thing that she's doing with these cilantro is she's taking off the leaves, the stems, because we love the stem. It actually adds like a stronger flavor to any of your recipes, but the stem is also really delicious, and we use them in a lot of our recipes. So again, she's just gonna chop this all up. You just chop up all the herbs and you just throw it in. Sorry, Mama. Yeah, so with the stems, she's not gonna really chop them finely. She just likes to leave them whole. And this will cook down, but it's just gonna stay in all the pieces. All the pieces that are whole are just gonna stay whole inside of the pot. So you're just gonna throw in all the herbs in. Just goes on top. And this is really to taste. So my mom really recommends like half a cup or more of ginger, and like half a cup or more of all your other herbs, like your green onions and cilantro. Normally, the rule of thumb is 1 stalk of lemongrass is always good enough. You can always put more if you want stronger flavor. So to season it, you can always add a little salt, but we are using this chicken flavor soup base mix, and then we are also using this beef flavor mix as well. So you only need about half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of the chicken flavor mix. It just kind of goes on top. And then the beef, you need like a tablespoon or more. So it depends on how much flavor you want, or the more of the beef flavoring you put, the saltier it'll get, because there's like actual salt in here. But again, you can always add a little more salt if you want it more saltier. Okay, so we are going to put a tablespoon of salt in, because our pot is quite big with water. And that's it. So you bring it to a boil on high for 10 minutes, and then you simmer it for an hour covered. Or you can put it in a crock pot, or you can use a rice cooker. So if you come this way, you can see that we use just an old rice cooker, and basically it's just one function. You just put it on a cook. And with this one, you can just, my mom uses it a lot, you can leave it cooking like rice for an hour, and then you have to manually turn it off, because when you're making like a stew, it won't turn off on its own. It's not rice. So turn it off and put it on warm, keep it warm, and it can stay there all day or all night for your next meal in the morning or your meal in the evening. My mom really likes to use this instead of a crock pot, because it's like one function and it's easy. And it's not hard to forget what you're doing. Okay, so we're gonna reset this whole kitchen, and we're gonna have a taste test, because we already made one, and our sticky rice is all ready to go. All right, so we have plated our plates. Again, so you can always do like a sauté side of bok choy. We're not gonna do that today, but it goes really great with this meal too. Well, we have here our tea that's ready. It's lemon, ginger, and lemon leaves. And you can just like put in the whole pieces in your glass, and it's actually really pretty to look at. And you can plate your food either in separate bowls or you can just eat them together. We like to just eat them together. You can use regular like jasmine rice, but sticky rice is also, it adds another flavor and sweetness to it. Now we're just gonna eat our food. I can switch sides with you, Mom. Okay, we'll just eat our food. Here, Mama, have that. Yeah, okay. Good night. Okay. So the herbs have actually like cooked down. Look how like the meat just like falls off the bone, so soft. The herbs have actually like cooked down and soft, and you could just eat them. They're really delicious. Mom is being modest. Normally, she said it's really good. Normally she'll have like a couple pieces. She's being modest today. If you want it to be spicy, definitely I recommend some spicy monk peppers. It goes really great just on top or on the side. I would not throw a jalapeno or pepper into the pot when you're cooking it because that flavor would just go throughout your whole the whole recipe, and then it would just be spicy for everybody. ก็小可เขามองเนาะเขาถึงร้อนเนี่ยก็ตัวยูน่ะก็小เขาก็ตัวยูน่ะเขาถึงร้อน
Cú chỉ đi ô cú tục khen sao?
Really?
Cú chỉ xấu đấy, cú sáng nào chả thì cú chỉ ô sao?
This is Mama's own recipe. She created this. She said, I just wanted oxtail. I like it. Whatever I want to eat, I just create it. So this is her own recipe. I'm just giving away her secret recipes. Oops. I didn't know that. I thought it was something like she learned from her parents or somebody she knew in the family. Sorry. Well, thank you, Mama. Thank you. Mom's very generous, and she didn't think twice when I asked her to come on and help us do an episode and show us one of her favorite recipes. And she does make this a lot, like very often. We have it at least once or twice a month. So, okay, quá. Có mua cái túi như lừa họ rau trong chả hay ăn có bờ xì lừa dạ đò là có bờ mua phở nào là
cái túi như chị mua ăn chị nào là gì trong chị li hậu trâu cuốn nó sẽ là gì trong chị li nên nó mua hậu trâu rau trâu cổ xiong trâu ăn chị trâu là gì cá tần thò thế gì khẩn nó chị hay cũng nhẹ hay thì mua cũng nó lấy nó sẽ cũng theo uống nó sẽ.
So Mom says that you could put it in a soup. You could do it with like bamboo. Cổ xiong hết chị nó.
Cổ xiong là tàu rau là tàu ăn chị là
bamboo or any kind of vegetable and just make it into a soup-based meal. But she likes it. She likes the meat to like fall off the bone. She likes the soft meat and then the flavor of the oxtail. So this is how she prefers making it. But like she's telling me that you can put this in any recipe. You can make this however you make something else, and it will just bring out more of the flavors. It'll be just as good. There's a lot of ways you can cook oxtail in. I know that it goes into pho really, really well. Like you can put it in like a pho soup base, and it's really delicious. There are some restaurants that do serve it. We don't have any here in La Crosse, but there are other restaurants around like the world that serves oxtail in pho. So one of the things that my family likes to do is we just like to sit around and talk and eat, and then we like to tell stories. And we love to learn about our culture and our background, where we come from. It has our identity and our history, and all that really relies on my parents and what they know. So it's good to learn about our history, and I always love to learn new things about my family. But I never get tired of hearing my mom's story.
Cool. Nè chị mà dù nhóc bể ta trong nhóc bể trong chỉ mới lui dây lui rồi lo nhá sợ liền nhóc bể trong sư ta chỉ mà thầu lo là chị vượt cho chị đi khía là chị ta nhá rồi bể rồi mừng cha chị khía bể mừng cha là chị là rồi thái tê là rồi chỉ cho là rồi đặng chả là rồi đã nói chị đi là nhớ tàu gì là nhớ tàu gì xong thì sủng viên này chị
viên này
chị bây mà tôi thấy chờ mình can nó chị tôi xong gì chỗ gì tôi thấy chờ mình can nó xí bây tôi nhớ sẽ cầm tổ
có tôi nhớ họ có tôi chờ về Sacramento
tôi
đây không?
nhớ họ sẽ cầm tổ đấy chị mà mình nhớ đã phải sân nó là cá chị mà kia lo đồ bệnh nó chị lo xong ấp hạt đồ bệnh nó
ok chỉ có lo xong ấp hạt chỉ có lo ở tế xong ấp hạt block ở tế một không hồi lúc rồi nó biết không chị sao ta nó
nó khăm chưa
so we're just gonna put this to the side and try our tea. Mine's still a little hot.
cá cơ
Yeah. Kenapa kaya cakap wah. It's citrusy because of the lemon leaf. You can taste the ginger, the lemongrass. It's really good. I think I would really like this in like a green tea as well. But this is like really delicious and very flavorful. And it complements this meal really well as well.
là bây giờ mong chị hầu cho nó chị ra chua móc cà móc tao hầu
Well, I'm really excited and honored to have my mom join me on one episode of Cooking with Bao. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Bao and this is my mom Kia, and this has been Cooking with Bao. Hi, I'm Bao O'Neill. Cô hai có lên về à? Okay. Cô hai, this is my mom Kia, nó chỉ có hai nó cho nó okay.